Everyone talks about the 5 a.m. rule like it's some kind of magic switch. Wake up before the sun, and suddenly your whole life falls into place. I'd heard the pitch 100 times. More focus, more energy, more control over your day. So I decided to actually test it. No cheat days, no just this once snoozes. 30 days, one alarm, 5 a.m. sharp. Here's what actually happened. The good, the ugly, and the parts nobody puts in the highlight reel. Day 1 to 3. The honeymoon phase. The first morning, I woke up before my alarm even rang. Pure adrenaline. I made coffee in the dark, sat by the window, and felt like I'd unlocked some secret level of adulthood. Days 2 and 3 rode that same wave. I journaled, stretched, read a few pages of a book I'd been meaning to finish for months. I texted a friend, smug, "This 5 a.m. thing is actually kind of amazing." I had no idea what was coming. Day 4 to 9, reality bites. By day 4, the excitement wore off and the exhaustion moved in. I'd underestimated how much my old schedule, late nights, inconsistent bedtimes, one too many just 5 more minutes of scrolling sessions, was working against me. Waking up at 5 a.m. on 5 hours of sleep isn't discipline, it's just sleep deprivation with a nicer name. I was irritable by 2 p.m., drinking more coffee than I wanted to admit, and starting to resent the alarm clock I used to feel proud of setting. This was the point where most people quit. I nearly did, twice. But I made a small adjustment instead of abandoning the whole thing. I moved my bedtime back by 45 minutes and cut my phone off an hour before sleep. It wasn't glamorous. It was just math. You can't steal hours from the night and expect the morning not to notice. Day 10 to 17, finding a rhythm. Something shifted around day 10. My body started anticipating the wake up instead of fighting it. I stopped needing the alarm at all. I just opened my eyes a minute or two before it went off, which felt oddly satisfying, like my internal clock had finally agreed to cooperate. The mornings themselves started to feel less like a task and more like the only quiet hour I actually owned. No messages, no obligations, no one needing anything from me. Just me, coffee, and a to-do list I could tackle without interruption. I noticed something else too. The extra hour didn't just get absorbed into busy work. It became the one part of the day where I actually did the things I kept not having time for. Writing, planning, moving my body before my brain had a chance to talk me out of it. Day 18 to 24, the plateau. This stretch was the least dramatic and, honestly, the most important. The novelty was gone. Waking up early wasn't a personality trait anymore, it was just what I did. Some mornings I felt fantastic. Others, I dragged myself out of bed purely on autopilot, running on habit rather than motivation. That's the part nobody warns you about. The 5 a.m. rule doesn't manufacture willpower every single day. It just gives you a structure to lean on when willpower is running low. On the days I didn't feel like it, the routine carried me anyway. Day 25 to 30, the payoff. By the last week, the changes weren't dramatic, but they were real. My focus in the mornings was sharper than anything I used to get in the afternoons. I was finishing tasks by 9 a.m. that used to linger on my list until evening. My mood was steadier, not because mornings are magic, but because I wasn't starting every day already behind, already rushing, already reacting. I was choosing how my day began instead of getting dragged into it. The biggest surprise wasn't the 5 a.m. part at all. It was realizing how much of the change actually came from the boring stuff around it. Earlier bedtimes, less late night scrolling, a wind-down routine I never used to bother with. The wake-up time was really just a symptom of a whole schedule getting rebuilt. What I'd tell someone starting this: if you're thinking about trying it, expect the first week to feel worse before it feels better. Don't fix the wake-up time without fixing the sleep time. That's the mistake that sinks most people. And don't expect every morning to feel inspired. Most of them won't. The ones that matter are the mornings you show up anyway. 30 days in, I'm not going to tell you the 5 a.m. rule fixed my life or that everyone needs to adopt it like scripture. What it did was force me to confront the parts of my routine I'd been quietly ignoring. My bedtime, my screen habits, the way I let my mornings get hijacked by other people's priorities before I'd even had coffee. If you're on the fence about trying something like this, my honest advice is, start with the boring groundwork first, protect your evenings as much as your mornings, and give it longer than a week before you decide if it's working. The rule isn't magic. The consistency is. If you try it yourself, I'd genuinely like to hear how it goes. The early mornings hit different for everyone.